Hey, so I got my new iPhone 11 and my gyro stabilizer here, so you'll get better video. What we're going to take a look at today is the exciting world of floor mats. We're going to start at the bottom, and that's where we're going to stay. I have a couple of little minor surprises here. I know, it's floor mats, but I have my Nissan Leaf, my other electric car, and I got the Chevy Bolt. And they compare surprisingly favorably for one car. Hope you enjoy my expose of Chevy dealer floor mats versus Nissan dealer floor mats. Here's a minor clarification. What you're looking at in the picture are weather floor mats. What I'm actually reviewing today are floor liners. So if you're going to buy these from Chevy, make sure you get the right ones. If I were going to buy a set, I would just get the floor liners because the coverage is way better. Okay, so here on the left is the front passenger mat out of the Chevy Bolt. And on the right side, I've got the Nissan Leaf from the right side rear passenger. I just pull this to be representative so that I can show the difference in the construction. As you can see, the Chevy Bolt mat actually stands up well on its own. The Nissan Leaf mat just kind of lays there. I mean, it does do the job. It's obviously far better than carpet. But this is a really well constructed mat. You can see all the construction that they've put into the back, all the reinforcement, and there's a lot of extra material to really make that super sturdy. Whereas the Nissan Leaf, it works. It's kind of supported by the floor. But I was kind of surprised as to how much better the Chevy part was than the Nissan part. So let's take a look inside the Bolt here. Here's one of the biggest differences. This is the rear Chevy Bolt mat. It goes all the way across the Bolt, unlike the Nissan mat. Minor issue with fitment there. I'm wondering if these will shrink a little bit. It doesn't quite fit that curve. And the same thing here. It doesn't quite fit the sidewall. Again, this is a minor issue. It does, however, fit the back of the center console quite nicely. Kind of the same thing up here. You can see this has like some space under there. This area here, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is capturing all the dirt. It wasn't quite as good of a fit as you might expect from the dealer. I would say this is 97, 98% good. It does fit quite well, in my opinion. Here's the driver's side. I know one person complained in a different video about the lack of any covering for the dead panel. If you don't have these mats, there's nothing under there, so that carpet is just going to wear. Fortunately, you get a nice coverage with these mats. Here's one tip. If you're going to remove these, this just pops off. But I would hold down on that circle. I wouldn't just pull these off because you're stressing the carpet. I would put my fingers in there and kind of pry with my hands. I put my finger there and pull up on the plastic disc while you're holding the other plastic disc down. That way you're not tearing up the carpet if you do remove these, which you probably won't. Hope you enjoyed that review. I know these aren't cheap floor mats, and you probably want to know, is this going to be worth it? I'm pretty happy with the fit of it. I didn't pay for them outright. I negotiated these at the time of sale. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm 99.9% good about responding. Give me a subscribe. I really need those subscriptions, and I'm going to try and do interesting videos. If you have an idea, leave that in the comments if you want to know anything about the 2020 Chevy Bolt. Thanks for watching.